Hello world. I want to tell you about this book I'm writing called Don't Judge a Book by Its Cover. And of course we're going to be talking about one of the chapters called You Gotta Believe. You gotta believe. Not only in yourself, you gotta believe in what you're doing. I know growing up, the whole time I was growing up, I believed that I was going to be successful in whatever I do. And I was going to be a very good basketball player. And I kept my mind on that throughout school. I made the grades. And of course, every team that I played for, I started, which means that, of course, 5 people get on the court at a time, and then they pick the best 5 out of the team, and they go out there and they compete at a very high level. In order to get there, you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe that you gotta sacrifice. What I mean by sacrifice, is your life is a sacrifice. I mean, come on. Everything that you do, you got to sacrifice something to get it done. Why do you think it has to be that way? You have to sacrifice something. You have to sacrifice doing something different than what you've been doing. That's how you get better. I had a conversation earlier where, I'm right-handed, and if I'm dominant right hand, so everything that I do is dominant right hand, but I have to work on my left hand, because if they figure out how to stop me on my right hand, I have to learn a different move. So therefore, the first couple times I do it with my left hand, I'm not going to be so good at it because I'm not left-handed. But if you believe that you're going to be really good left-handed, you're really going to be good left-handed. And if you believe, it's just a thought. It's just a simple thought. You train your brain. You train your brain to believe that it's going to do something, and then you claim with your tongue that it will be done. And I just gave you the formula of how to get it done, period. First, you start with the thought in your mind. Whatever you tell your mind that you can or can't do, that's exactly what you're going to produce. That's exactly what you're going to put out. That's exactly what's going to happen to you. If you keep telling yourself that you can't do this or you won't do this, then 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, it's not going to work. But if you tell yourself, I'm going to do this, I'm going to get through this, then know that you're going to get through it, because now that you thought it and that you said, now you're going to be doing it in action. See, it's a thought, then you say it, then it's an action. If you do all those at the same time, that will make it come true. You gotta believe. See, I believe that even when I was in elementary school playing at the Boys and Girls Club, all the way up to middle school level, all the way up to high school level, I believed that I was going to be one of the best basketball players that come through Galveston County. And I knew that if I worked hard at it, there would be nobody to stop me in the craft that I do, which was down low in that paint. And once I made up my mind that you can't stop me in that paint, and I practiced it, and I continued to do it because I know that I was going to make it, I knew that I was going to be unstoppable. And what that did was landed me into a field to where I got my education. See, once I knew that, hey, I need to get an education out of this because this is not going to last forever, I knew in my mind that I believed in it. I knew in my mind that it was not going to last forever, and I had to have a backup plan. See, I just didn't have a one-track mind. I believed that, out of all this hard work, out of all this practice, out of all this stuff that I done went through, after all this adversity, I knew that I had to do something to continue to go, because it's just not going to go forever. It's not going to last forever. So I believed in myself. I believed in myself. I believed in my academics. I believed in making a grade. I just believed, period. And that's what I'm telling you to do. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Please believe in yourself. Believe that you can do something that you think that you cannot do. Because don't let your thought stop you from where you're going. You make sure your thought gets you to where you're going. Come see about me, man. KSBM. You're going to see this all throughout. Every time I talk about the book, Don't Judge a Book by Its Cover. Come see about me. Y'all have a good evening.